Hey guys, Jimmy here. Welcome to another gameplay vlog. First off, just want to say rest in peace, Paul Cattermole. Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise to hear on Friday afternoon. Yeah, I'm a big S Club 7 fan, and they were meant to be getting back together this year to do a tour. I think they've announced that they're still going to do the tour in tribute to Paul in October, I think. But yeah, rest in peace, Paul. S Club fans worldwide will never forget you. Love you, man. Rest in peace, Paul. Anyway, welcome to another gameplay vlog. I might give my... In this one, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 S Club songs, and as usual, a majority of the video is going to be me ranting about football and the referees. In particular, ones in Scotland. Mr. Clancy. I think you know where this is going. Anyway, exhibition match, and yeah, we're playing the Liverpool version of this again, but I noticed that Rangers are Celtic in the... Yes, they are. So we're going to go Rangers, Celtic, Anfield, Old Trafford, no, Ibrox. Extra time, yeah, just extra time or penalties. Day, night. I think we'll have it at night. I don't play this at night much. Difficulty level, easy, home versus home. You know what, we're just going to go away. You know what, yeah, why not? Away kit versus away kit, why not? I never get to wear the away kits much in this game. Anyway. I don't know if I could do a top 10 S Club songs, so we'll do a top 5 for the minute. Yeah, we'll wait for this to load. El Hadj Diouf. I saw a video on my... when I was flicking through Facebook the other day. That shirt that El Hadj Diouf was wearing, that 02 to 04 home shirt, someone called the worst Liverpool shirt of all time and turned it into a hat. Am I the only one that really likes that shirt? Like, I've never heard anyone badmouth that. I've never heard anyone say that's a horrible shirt. As far as I know, people quite like it. I think that I quite like that shirt, and not just because the badge is in the middle. I swear, the badge being in the middle with Man is literally the only reason why people like Man City's home kit this season. I'm not even kidding. Someone ranked it number 1 in best kits of the season simply because it has the badge in the middle. I think. Whatever. Right, let's get into my rant about Celtic. Rangers Celtic. So Rangers lost 3-2. The reason we lost was a combination of bad defensive mistakes causing us to concede goals. Alec Ray wide. It was a combination of bad defending, which cost us, I think, like almost every goal they scored. Their first goal was fine enough, decent enough goal, you know, fair enough. Whoa. Oh, Sutton. Announcement, anyone who doesn't like Chris Sutton, BT Sports Score got cancelled, and as a result, Chris Sutton gets sacked. Look, I'm not trying to laugh at anyone for losing their job, but Chris Sutton is the most annoying pundit on TV. That is a terrible cross. We got it back? No, we haven't. Yeah, I quite like this Ranger shirt. I actually had that shirt as a kid. I remember it not being too comfortable to wear, but then again, it was probably just because I was getting bigger. It was a kid's shirt for crying out loud, and I was trying to wear it. That's like a 12, 13-year-old. It was for like 8-year-olds. I don't know what I was doing. But I do like that shirt. I got it for Christmas in like 2004, when I was like 7. One of my favourites. I think I still have the socks. I don't have the shirt or the shorts. When weirdly, this kit, if you remember, offside? Yep. This kit, we never actually wore the blue shorts. It was always the white shorts. I don't think we ever once wore those blue shorts. Okay, yeah, what is going on here? What are you trying to do? Warm up before you cross it in? Oh my god, it worked. Are you serious? A big ginger bald freak just scored. Like, what is he doing? Literally, what is he doing? Why is he doing that? That happens sometimes in this game. Anyway, enough going off topic and ranting about kits. Rangers and Celtic rant. Oh, nope, no. Purso equalises straight away, no messing about. Anyway, Rangers and Celtic rant. Rangers lost 3-2. And it was a combination of bad defending and awful referee decisions. Like, Celtic's first goal was decent enough, and people trying to say there was a handball in the lead up to the second goal. Apparently, from a screenshot I've seen, the ball appeared to hit Jota in the area. In the testicular area. In the words of Mick Foley. But people are trying to say it was a handball. That's the only screenshot I've seen. I haven't seen the replay. Good tackle. Immediately lose the ball. Foul. Don't be a red card. Okay, it's a yellow card for that Mladenovich guy, whatever his flipping name is. And then the third goal was just, why did John Suter pass it back to McGregor? The third goal was just a mess. Just an absolute mess. But the reason I'm here to rant is because apparently Morelos should have had a penalty in the second half for being pulled down by the shirt. Finish. No. Come on. Yeah, fall over. Brilliant. Yeah, not only that, Rangers had a goal disallowed for literally no reason. No reason. That was meant to go to the edge of the box, you Dumbo. It could have been an amazing pass. Like, even Andy Walker, like, was disagreeing with it, and, like, okay, like, here's the thing. When Andy Walker disagrees with a decision against Rangers, that's when you know it's a stupid decision. Like, seriously, like a corner comes in, right? Morelos and another player are fighting for the ball. They're pulling at each other's shirts. The Celtic player then tries to head the ball, misses it. Morelos puts it in, and it's disallowed for a foul. Like, seriously, like, why was that? Did Morelos even do anything? Oh my God, Novo. What's that? There was no foul. Literally, there was no foul at all. And even Andy Walker, I was thinking, like, when Andy Walker disagrees with the decision against Rangers, that's when you know it's a stupid decision. Like, he didn't do anything. Literally, he didn't do anything. Morelos, it's just a 50-50, and the defender missed it. And then Rangers scored as a result, and it was disallowed for. He waited until 2 seconds after. He waited until Morelos was offside. He waited until Morelos was off celebrating to give the goal, to disallow the goal. And then 2 minutes later, Celtic went and scored. They're cheats. It's corruption. They're cheats. Yes, Novo. I'm not playing too badly here. We could have had a goal. At least the controller didn't disconnect when I scored. Like that other PS1 controller I have. That save does not make... When has a keeper ever made that? Like, look at the way he saved that. When has a goalkeeper ever done that in the history of mankind? Like, who animated that? Then in the second half, a corner came in again. There was a defender literally pulling Morelos' shirt on the ground. He was pulling it like... I'm surprised he was trying to... I'm surprised he didn't take Morelos' shirt home with him. But Morelos still manages to get a header on target. And I guarantee if Morelos had went down, that would have been a penalty. But because he stayed up, not a foul. Apparently you can do anything you want. And get away with it. Yeah, John Suter, I think, is good enough to play for Rangers. He just made a stupid mistake. He just needs to cut out the stupid mistakes. Because he played quite well. I thought. Mladenovich... Oh my God. Can you just let me shoot? That's annoying in a football game where no matter what it does, you for some reason just can't get a shot off because the game just won't let you. Why have you passed that there? Yes! Purso! He's hit the post. He's hit the post. Put it in. Yes! Yes! 2-1 to Rangers. Get in, Perso. Anyway, yeah, I think that'll do it for Rangers Celtic. I've already ranted about it enough. Yeah, Celtic are cheats. That goal should not have been disallowed. There was no reason why that should have been disallowed. But just bad defending for the second goal. Although, something I forgot to mention, James Tavernier has 100 goals for Rangers. So congratulations, Captain. And for people saying, oh, he plays in the Scottish League. I don't care. That's not an excuse. 100 goals for... I don't care what league you're playing in. If you're a right back with 100 goals, that is absurd. Keep in mind, he is a right back. A right back. That is absurd. I don't care. I don't care if he's a right back. That is absurd to have 100 goals as a... Like, I sound like a broken record, but seriously, you get the point. And his first goal in particular was ridiculous. Novo, Alec Ray from distance, that was... He was reaching. He was reaching. That was a bad shot, Alex Ray. That was terrible. Almost as bad as your commentary. You're not as bad as Sutton, though. No one's as bad as Chris Sutton. He's just... Oh my god, he's annoying. Anyway. Yeah, we've been the better team. We've had... Oh my god, they've had 2 shots. They've had 1 shot on target. Anyway, if you guys want me to do like a season mode on one of these games, let me know. Because I really like these games. Well, the 2005 version, I don't mind. It's just kind of hard to score. It's fun enough to play. It's just, you gotta be kind of straight on when you're shooting, otherwise you're not going to score. Oh, that was blocked by a defender. Yes, yes. You're a bad defender that's coming back to haunt you, Celtic. Well, not coming back to haunt you. What I meant to say was karma. This is karma. Let's be honest. Anyone in Scotland, if you don't get satisfaction from seeing Celtic if you're not taking satisfaction from seeing Celtic get battered here, yeah, seriously. Like, that was just... Why... Like, that was just awful defending. He blocked it, fair enough, but then... That's a terrible goal. Of all players to cut to. Of all players for the camera to cut to. Neil Lennon. Neil Lennon. Who's that? McNamara. Who else is there? Can't say who that is. Varga. Is that Balde as well? Bobo Balde. Anyway, I forgot where I was. Where was I? I've genuinely forgotten what I was talking about. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, Tavernier for... right, like, Tavernier's first goal was an absolute bullet free kick in off the bar. I was literally about to bang in a 30-yard screamer. Get that ball off Chris Sutton now. He's not scoring. I'm not having him scoring. That is not happening. Ball in. Terrible. Yeah, James Tavernier's first goal was a bullet free kick. Like, ridiculous. Like, a ridiculous free kick. Like a James Ward-Prowse free kick. Well, actually, no, not like James Ward-Prowse. He did curl it, but James Ward-Prowse doesn't really get, like, that amount of power on his free kicks. That power, accuracy, swerve, dip, it's ridiculous. And then the second goal was literally just a header. And then literally 2 minutes later, he almost made it 3-3. Like, he came in and like he was, and he headed the ball like inches past the post. Yeah, I think Rangers were the better team. We just made some mistakes, and I could say the same for Liverpool against Arsenal. Apart from the first 20 minutes where we conceded 2 goals, I thought Liverpool were brilliant. Again, terrible cross. And then apparently there was like, not to keep going on about rest, but right at the end of the match, there was a moment where while Liverpool were... I pressed the wrong button. I pressed circle to shoot, not square. I'm not playing FIFA. I used to do that all the time with these games. When I played these games, I would always change it to circle to shoot. Even though I can get used to pressing square to shoot, because There's some people that have to have circle to shoot because they can't hack two buttons, because they can't hack having two buttons change over. But yeah, I thought Liverpool were alright against Arsenal. One of our better performances. And I know after this performance, I can guarantee you we lose 1-0 away at Leeds. Guaranteed. But yeah, after the performance against Chelsea, which was all I need to say is boring 0-0. Don't watch the highlights. It was one of the most boring. Why do crosses never work? It was a terrible match. Like that, I was surprised the team could put. I was surprised either team could put two passes together. That's how bad it was. Yes, good pass. No, oh my! How have you not scored that? But yeah, the first two goals. The first one was just bad defending. Yeah, the first one was literally just bad defending. Like Van Dijk literally tapped it into the path of who was it? What's his name? Martinelli. Why do my shots never go? Why am I always aiming straight? Why am I always aiming like straight at the keeper? That's it. Tackle him. Tackle him. Do not let John Hartson score again. Do not let him score. Do not let Sutton. Good block. Do not let Chris Sutton score. Alan Thompson. The second goal for Arsenal was just a Gabriel Jesus header. Oh god, it's 3-2. Hartson again. Martin O'Neill is a manager. What age is he now? 70? Right. Larsson on for Balde. Lawerson, right? Not Henrik Larsson. And yeah, Liverpool pulled one back at the end of the first half. It was literally like we crossed it in, and then it was that wasn't a foul. It was just a bit of a scrappy goal. Salah put it in, and then Liverpool could have, like in the last 5 minutes of the first half, I'm convinced Liverpool genuinely could have been 3-2 up at half time. Honestly, if Arsenal weren't careful, Arsenal could have went from being 2-0 up and cruising in the 40th minute to being 3-2 down in the 45th minute. Brilliant tackle. Oh, Novo's offside. No, he's not. It's 4-2. He was onside. 4-2 to Rangers. And yeah, I play this one mainly because in the Rangers one, Liverpool's kit isn't actually licensed for some reason. Yeah, anyway, and yeah, the second goal was like absolutely brilliant. Like Trent absolutely sent Zinchenko back to the shops. He nutmegged him and then crossed it in, and then Firmino scored a brilliant header. Like a brilliant controlled header. But I noticed Arsenal had some play acting. Like it was like Gabriel Jesus mainly. And there was also a moment with Gabriel, the defender, where he went down injured after he was hit in the head with a football. Literally, like I know you're a defender, but like I know those things are hard. But if you're going down needing treatment after getting hit in the head with a football, you need to seriously reconsider your life options. Not trying to be dramatic, but seriously, seriously, you need to seriously you need to have a serious look at yourself. If a football hitting you in the head causes serious injury, if you're a professional athlete and you can't take getting hit in the head with a football, and people are like, oh well, it's serious injury. Oh well, it could have caused serious injury. No, it couldn't. But blocking a football with your head causes serious injury. That's ridiculous. And then that gap moment with Gabriel was annoying, but the most annoying one was Gabriel Jesus. Right at the end of the first half. He gets kneed in the backside and then knocked over, hitting the leg. Like I said, he gets kneed in the backside and someone hits his leg and knocks him over. He then holds his back, rolling about, walking the ground as if his back has just fallen apart. And then 2 minutes later, he's up walking about as if nothing happened. And is it any wonder? Is it any wonder that he was getting booed? Is it any wonder Liverpool fans booed a lot with the time wasted? Like Arsenal in the 68th minute, like slowly walking over to take corners. In the 68th minute. Like literally, like, I like Arsenal, but Bukayo Saka was walking over slowly to take a corner with 10 minutes left. Like, I know you're winning, but is there any like, you're winning by 1 goal and you're trying to waste time with 10 minutes left. Like, are you serious? And then apparently, we're just going to do one more match. Apparently, Andy Robertson was elbowed in the face. I think we're going to go for... Is Marseille's kit licensed? Marseille Hamburg? Holy crap, their kit is licensed. Easy. Did they have their... Do they have their stadium? Is their stadium here? The Stade Velodrome. Yeah, holy crap, it is. Okay. Right. No golden goal, because I hate that rule. And yeah, we're going to Marseille versus Hamburg.
A capacity crowd is expected to be...
I had to skip the loading screen there, sorry. Yeah, I do like the club football games. Although, weirdly, if you want to do a season mode, you have to do it as the team that the game is based on. Like, if it's a Rangers club football, you have to do a season mode as Rangers. Or if it's like Man United or Barcelona, you have to do a season mode as exclusively Man United or Barcelona. Because that's the team that the game is based around. But it's nice to have these other teams in the game. Back when FIFA wasn't the only game allowed to have these teams. Finish up my coffee there. Anyway, and I'm gonna talk about something that happened at half time. Apparently, I don't know if anyone watching this heard. You probably have, but apparently, oh my god, we nearly scored after 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And we've scored. Apparently, getting back on topic, apparently a referee elbowed Andy Robertson at half time. I've seen a clip. People are saying, oh, Robertson shouldn't have grabbed the referee. But there's a clip, you can look, I'm not going to edit it in here. There's a clip, you can look it up yourself. There's a clip that actually shows Andy Robertson didn't actually grab the ref. He just walked up to him very close. That is a mess. That is an absolute mess. Like, Andy Robertson just walked up very close to him. He didn't actually touch him. And then the referee elbows him. Like, who do referees think they're... I guarantee the referee will get away with that. Like, the referee's gonna get away with that. Like referees get away with everything. Like, no matter what mistakes referees make, they never get punished. That's why they keep making the mistakes. Because they know they're not gonna get punished. They're just gonna get away with it. Like, it's an honest mistake. Well, you can't keep saying it's an honest mistake and then make the exact same mistake next week. Over and over again. And yes, this goes for Kevin Clancy as well. 2-0. Who scored that? Loin Juala. No, hang on. Loyin Dula. Who's that manager? Kurt Angle. Okay, Kurt Angle's not that skinny. Good finish. Bloody hell. Anyway, yeah, but like, that's if the referee actually did properly, because from the looks of it, people say, oh, he just shoved him off. Robertson grabbed the referee and he shoved him off. I saw a clip that proved Robertson didn't touch him. He just walked up very close to him, apparently, from what I've seen. And people are going to say, oh, you're biased just because you're a Liverpool fan. No, that's what I saw. Robertson walked up very close to him, and the referee chucked an elbow into his chin. For literally no reason. Like, who do these officials think they are? To think they can just assault the players and just be allowed away with it. First time finish. Oh. But like, it's ridiculous. And like I said, I guarantee he's going to get away with that. And also, they're not going to say anything about that because Robertson doesn't play for. Probably because Robertson doesn't play for England, they're not going to say anything about it. Whereas if he had elbowed Harry Kane, there would be a media frenzy. Talksport, I'm saying it now, right? Talksport, them clowns, apart from McCoy and Laura Woods. I don't mind McCoy, Laura Woods, Alan Brazil, and Dean Saunders. Those ones are okay, but it's what's his name? Jamie O'Hara, Simon, or Jason Cundy, that Simon fellow with grey hair. Some of the ones on TalkSport are just absolute clowns. And they also seem to hate Liverpool. Because I guarantee, if I go on TalkSport, I'll see a video of them saying Andy Robertson provoked the referee to punch him or something. I guarantee you they'll be blaming Robertson for this. Like, how can you, like, there are people saying Robertson shouldn't have done it. Like, how can you watch a referee elbow someone in the face and then blame the guy who he elbowed? Like, how can you watch Andy Robertson? 3-0? Nope. Like, how can you watch Andy Robertson get elbowed in the face and then blame Andy Robertson? Like, seriously, not to sound like a broken record, but... Oh. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but seriously, how can you watch an official elbow a player and then blame the player? Like, that is beyond stupid. What a finish from Marley. Marley, what a finish. This Marseille, I know this is uneasy, but this Marseille team aren't that bad, actually. They're pretty decent. And that's not a bad shirt. Not a bad shirt, to be honest. Quite like it. I don't know if I get a Marseille shirt in my collection. I don't mind the French teams. If I had to pick my three favourite French teams, there would probably be Marseille third, Lyon second, and then PSG first. Actually, no, I don't mind PSG nowadays, but I think I just like their shirts. I prefer like the 2013, like 2012 to 2016 PSG. Before they really got obsessed with money and started getting arrogant. And up their own arses with their money. Like 220 million, like that is, even Man City weren't that bad. 220 million. For a man who's good at football. 220 million. And yet there's people in this country, yet there's regular, just normal people in this country who can barely afford £200 a week for food and clothes at the minute. I'm not going to go around about the government. I'd rather not talk about that. But that's all I'm saying, seriously. If footballers get paid this amount of money, is it any wonder people in this country can barely afford weekly shopping? It's a disgrace. Right. But like I was saying about Robertson, I don't want to keep going on about that. And I apologise for being repetitive in my vlogs, but seriously. Imagine if that... I guarantee they won't say anything about that because Robertson doesn't play for England. But if he'd elbowed Harry Kane, what a finish again by Marley. He's a great player. Like, if that official had elbowed Harry Kane, the media and the players and the pundits would be throwing a fit. Genuinely, they would be throwing a fit. Bloody hell, we're going on for 30 minutes of me ranting about football. How boring are my vlogs? And yet also, Rory Keane called Robertson a big baby, a crybaby. Rory Keane called someone a crybaby for complaining about an official elbowing him in the face. This is the same man who walked out on Ireland because he didn't like the manager or something. He walked out on Ireland at the World Cup because he didn't like Mick McCarthy. And he also attempted to cripple Alf-Inge Haaland for an incident that happened 4 years prior. That match where he apparently tried to break his leg happened in 2001. And he apparently did that because I didn't forget what he did to me. That incident he's talking about was in 1997. Rory, it was 4 years ago. Let it go. And he also once stupidly got himself sent off for chucking a ball at Alan Shearer's head. For a throw-in. He just chucked it at his head for no reason. And stupidly got himself sent off. I've seen that match, by the way. Newcastle Man United from the 01-02 season. 4-3. Check it out if you're looking for a good match to watch. Unless you're a Man United fan, because you lost 4-3. In which case you're probably not going to watch it. Anyway, I've gone on long enough about football, but like seriously, Roy Keane, that's kind of hypocritical. Like, the same guy who continually got himself sent off and was a nutcase for most of his career is calling someone a baby for complaining about an official attacking him. Well, not attacking, but you get the idea. Like, imagine if that official had elbowed Roy Keane. Roy Keane would break into his house at midnight and beat him with a golf club. Seriously, Roy Keane would beat him senseless in the tunnel if he did that. And he's calling someone a baby. Anyway, 30 minutes, enough about football, that's enough. Don't need to make any change. Fabio Barthez. I thought you retired after you left Man United. Actually, he was playing for France at the 2006 World Cup, so maybe not. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Any other players? Hang on, is there any other players in this team that I know? Lizarazu. I don't really know anyone else. Christian Valtez, Ende. I think he might have played in the Premier League. No, that's it. I don't really know anyone else in this team. Anyway. Wasn't watching the French League in the 04-05 season. Must have been rubbish. I think that was back when Lyon were running the league every year. Anyway, enough about football. I'm going to talk about my top 5 favourite S-Club songs. So, yeah. I'll just give you the order now. It's... Hang on. Let me just score 5th goal. Nope. The order is number 5 is 2 in a Million. This is like one of their, like... People say this is a ballad. I see it more as like a slow, catchy little R&B song. Well, not R&B, but... It sounds more like R&B than it does a ballad. And it's a catchy little song. About like being there for each other and stuff, and just like, if you listen to the lyrics, it's quite... Oh! How is this not 5-0? Who's this goalkeeper? Piekenhagen. It's the most German name I've ever seen. Piekenhagen! Apart from... Yeah, that's... Well, it's the second most German name I've ever seen. Next to Schweinsteiger! Bastian Schweinsteiger! Oh, it's just fun to yell his name. It's just fun to yell Bastian Schweinsteiger's name with a funny accent. If it's offensive, I apologise, but seriously, it's just funny. It's like, and don't tell me you've never yelled that before, because you have. If you said if you say you haven't yelled Schweinsteiger before, you're lying. Anyway, yeah. Number 5 is 2 in a Million. I also really like the ballad Never Had a Dream Come True. But most Dave S Club songs are just like positive, upbeat. Like, that's the most blatant dive I've ever seen. And I love yelling names in a funny accent. Hleb. Is that Alexander Hleb? He played for Arsenal. It's like, there's about 3 players on this pitch that I've heard of, and he's one of them. The other ones are Barthez and... Who's Benjamin? Anyway, number 5 is 2 in a Million. Number 4 is... I'm just bringing this off the top of my head. Number 4 is Reach. Reach is a classic. Like, I know S Club were like overly positive and for kids and like, but they were fun. I don't care if they were overly positive. They were fun. They were genuinely just fun to listen to. That was not far off. And Reach is just a classic. Just like, it's a song about like not giving up. Just keep going. Like, leave the past behind you and stuff like that. Well, saying, why do I keep doing this if it never works? Oh! Oh, they actually got the proper crowd noise. Like the proper, like, foreign crowd noise instead of just the British one. Did you notice that? So if you've heard of whirring... Piekenhagen! I'm just going to do that every time his name pops up. It's so much fun. Anyway, yeah, number 4 is Reach. As I said, it's just like a positive, upbeat song. It's just like, the video is basically them on this ridiculous looking bus boat thing. And it's just a really fun song. Anyway, number 3 is S Club Party. S Club Party was actually from a... This one was actually in a TV special called Back to the 50s, which I really liked. You can find it on Dailymotion. I'm not sure if they're... I'm aware that their TV show, I think, might have been on DVD. But I've watched, actually, the first 2 seasons of it. I'm getting off topic here, but the first 2 seasons were actually completely unblocked on YouTube. And the seasons 3 and 4, which are LA 7 and Hollywood 7, are blocked. But the first 2 seasons are unblocked. Oh. Hamburger getting battered here. Anyway, getting back on topic. What was number 3? S Club Party. S Club Party was actually from a TV series called Back to the 50s. Well, not from a TV. It was a TV special called Back to the 50s. This is a long vlog. And it's actually just a really fun party song. It's so much fun. And this is the song that brought us the famous line, "Ain't no party like an S Club party." And they're right. There ain't no party like an S Club party. Anyway, that's number 3. Number 2 is Don't Stop Moving. Obviously, Don't Stop Moving is it's probably the most well-known song. It's an absolute classic. And if you say you haven't heard Don't Stop Moving, you're lying. Oh, that was a terrible cross. This is going to end 5-0, I think, isn't it? Oh my god! No! Oh. Yeah, Don't Stop Moving is an absolute classic. There's a funny story where they actually, in the middle of the shoot, the massive chandelier, I think Tina told this story on that. Anyone remember that music channel, The Vault, which is now just like Trace Vault or something? I love that channel. Used to watch that channel. Used to watch that. That was one of my favorite music channels. What? There was also a music channel called Heat, which doesn't exist anymore. Like, music channels in the UK are just... We used to have like 30 to 40 music channels. Now we have like 15. And like 5 or 6 of them are dedicated to the 90s and the 80s. We have MTV 80s, MTV 90s. Trace Vault, Magic, which is dedicated to retro... There's more retro music channels than there is modern music channels. Anyway, Don't Stop Moving is an absolute classic. It's probably the catchiest song they ever made. Bradley was on the lead vocals. And yeah, it's just amazing. How is that not number 6? And yet, Don't Stop Moving is probably one of the songs that I listen... The top 3 songs I listen to the most from S Club are... Well, I don't want to reveal number 1, but you probably know what number 1 is. Hit that! I actually have Reach as a single, if I didn't mention that, by the way. I want to collect more CD singles, because I quite like them. And yeah, Don't Stop Moving is number 2. And number 1 is Bring It All Back. Bring It All Back is my favourite, I'm going to be honest, my favourite song of all time. Of all time. Yeah, Bring It All Back is my favourite song of all time. It's upbeat, it's catchy, it has a positive message. It tells you to never give up, just be yourself. Don't give a crap if anyone tries to put you down. There's a lyric that says, if someone tries to put you down, just walk on by, don't turn around. Like the lyrics are so upbeat and positive. It tells you to never give up, just be yourself. Don't give a crap what anyone thinks of you. Have fun while you do it. And don't stop until you reach the top. It's a great, and it's just a fun song to listen to as well. Whatever happened to music like that, where we would just have fun, instead of nowadays where you just get some generic dance song using a classic beat from years ago to get people to listen to it, or some crappy rap song. Not that I hate modern rap, not that I hate rap music. I prefer classic rap. There's just a lot of modern rap I don't really like. Like most of it, if you see it on TV, it all just sounds the same. It's just people rapping about money and drugs and girls and cars and their mansions. Yep, like we get it. You're rich. You can pull checks. You have a car. Congratulations. What do you want, a cookie? Anyway, yeah, that was my top 5 favourite S Club songs. I love S Club 7. Again, rest in peace, Paul Caramel. We're gonna miss you. And yeah, Cinema Pong Gold doing keep ups. What's going on there? Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This has been probably the longest gameplay vlog I've ever done. And yeah, see you next time.